let's get on to this. What's the scenario, man? Question. Matter of fact, is all you want to do that one? That's your question.
I don't remember what I said, bro.
Alright, I'll read it. Your wife of 10 years finds out that she has HPV. Warts. Those is warts, right?
General warts.
The most common sexual.
The most common that you can't get rid of.
Yeah. So she finds out. Now you've been with her for 10 years. She has HPV. She never has symptoms, but the cauliflower bumps just started showing, right? So she got a little bumpy road going on.
Okay.
She claims that she never cheated on you in these 10 years.
Okay.
In these 10 years, it must have just been dormant in her body.
Okay.
So you go and get tested. You're like, we're gonna be all right, babe. You go get tested, and they say you ain't got shit. And I mean, y'all got like 3 kids together and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Are y'all done?
Go ahead, huh?
I wish I had some more to drink right now, but it depends on our relationship over this 10 years.
I'll speak on it.
If I've never in this 10 years had one doubt or a wonder of you cheating on me.
Doubt now.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause you gonna tell me, oh, I never cheated on you. Now it's alright. First off, I need 48 hours. I'm getting me a room. No, you keep the house. Let me go to a room for a second. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Let me think of any time I ever wondered, maybe she did this, maybe she did that. If I can't logically pray to God and come up with something that you did, then we talk to doctors, we do a research, make sure our health is good. I ain't going nowhere. But if I have one little doubt, I'm gone.
So as long as you don't have a doubt
that it happened while we were
together.
married. I ain't even gonna say together, married.
Then you're willing to work it out.
Yeah.
Justin?
Well, I'm gonna say this first. If they had kids, it's already proven that she's a fucking liar because they need to know this type of shit when they're delivering a baby. So like if you got something like that or you got like herpes, it'll be in your bloodstream. Like they have to, you can't give birth, so they need to know to give you a C-section or some shit. Unless she finessed that out of there, you know what I'm saying?
What if she didn't? The scenario is what she didn't know. I don't know. The test ain't show it.
Okay.
Concerns.
I know. I'm just. That's just me being difficult.
Okay.
All right. So my real thing.
Get out the bag.
Yeah. My real thing is.
I agree with where he was going with that.
Yeah. my real. Yeah. My real thing is, to be honest with you, bro. You mean to tell me in 10 years you ain't seen nothing? You ain't had one outbreak. You ain't had one bump.
So with the scenario, the research was showing it's possible it could be dormant, man.
It really is.
It's possible it could be dormant.
We gonna have issues.
So you go, fuck all this. You going or you staying?
This nigga said you mean to tell me. It's a wrap.
It's not 100% rap, but listen. I got one for y'all.
Wrap it up.
You better give me some answers, bitch. I need some answers, bitch.
Where'd you get it from?
Who's the last person you fucked with?
I don't remember.
I've been with you for 10 years. Shit, you're supposed to remember.
Nah, you know. You know. Fuck that. You know who you got it from. If that's the case.
No, she said she don't remember. It was 10 years. We married, happy. I don't think about that no more. It just popped up. Wild ass bachelorette party.
I don't know. Listen, bro.
You was in Vegas.
Let me hear your answer.
Let's just take some legal separation time and let me think more about it.
Damn, I said 48 hours. He said legal separation.
48 hours ain't enough.
That's for me to process and pray.
To be honest, my thing would be, what's the likelihood that I get it from having sex with you? You know what I'm saying? So if we've been dormant and we've been doing it for now, and I can't get it, so that would be a big part. Because the doctor said if I have sex with her, I'm protected or protected.
Question: do you have to take pills for that?
Yeah. So apparently it's like when it flares up, I got this from a real life situation. When it flares up, they don't do it.
They don't do what?
They don't have sex. It's once it's not.
It's like herpes.
Yeah, once it's not flaring up.
So
it's under control.
my thing is, so if it can be dormant in your body for 10 years with no medicine.
Yeah, apparently.
Interesting.
So it's more like the contact once it flares up, it'll be more easy. You'll be more susceptible to get it. So if that was the case,
So as long as you don't see them cauliflower, boy,
we
go ahead.
Every time no quickies, no unexpected. This shit got me playing. If it can be controlled legally and we 10 years in, we just have to deal with it. But if there's any chance that I get it, we're gonna have to come to some type of arrangement. We're not having sex, so I gotta get my dick wet somewhere.
But I love you.
We can be married, but
But you got entanglements.
I got entanglements. We got to come up with some type of arrangement. That's how I feel.
No,
I don't even
that's
think
tough.
you can handle an entanglement, bro.
Why you say that?
You a good nigga, man. I don't see you doing it.
Alright.
Damn, I had somewhere I was going after he went. But go ahead. I forgot.
It's time.
Oh, shit.
Jamila and Carl's, their first child is on the way or whatever, right?
With these names.
Jamila and Carl's.
How's Jamila?
Jamila and Carl. Yeah, I'll just be thinking of names now just to make y'all niggas. Okay, so Jamila and Carl, their first child is on the way. Fast forward 17 hours of hard and intense labor, and their baby girl has just arrived, right? The doctor just gave Jamila the baby to hold for the first time. Immediately, Jamila's mom pulls out her phone to record Carl getting on one knee to propose at bedside. Carl feels this is the most special moment of their lives. Jamila is insulted and tells everyone to get the fuck out. Did she overreact?
Go ahead, amigo.
Ah!
The baby just came out.
She just got hit the baby.
They
They just slapped the ass and handed it, dried her
That
off,
nigga
cleaned her up, handed it to the
I
baby.
think a nigga tripping. I do. I think a nigga tripping. In that moment, if it's like that, you don't. Hormones going out of whack. You don't know how she feeling.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I think that nigga tripping from doing that. I do think she tripping for. I don't know. So I can't tell a chick how to act during that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it was just bad timing from him.
She not tripping.
I agree, but I don't think she tripping.
I'm just tripping.
Only because I was like, damn, that's kind of harsh.
It's harsh. It's still harsh.
But
It is harsh.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm
harsh.
just tripping.
But at the same time, if you watch the woman give childbirth, and how exhausting it is,
Like that's not
all
maybe
the
she don't
stuff coming
wanna
out their
look
body,
like that. I've seen
she could be needing stitches, cut up,
shitting on herself.
shitting, fucking just exhausted, like you said, and you decide that this is the best time, and you're recording it, mama.
Recording
So
it.
you knew about this shit.
Yeah, she's not tripping at all.
Like I just
It's
said,
hard.
this is an emotional moment. This should be a private moment for us.
Yeah.
Not for the not for the world or the rest of the family to see. And it's like, yo, there's other times you can propose, bro. You proposing, like you as a man, you just like a nigga be like, make sure you send your girl to go get her nails done before you propose. Like a girl wants to look good. Like, don't get me wrong, you may think that she looks beautiful in this moment. We just had a baby, la la la. But this is not the moment that she's looking forward to. To be on camera after she's 3 minutes removed from pushing a human being
That nigga
out of
tripping.
her. Yeah, so
He didn't think that one through.
yeah, but I seen this. I said that because I seen it on the Shade Room, and I seen like 2 other videos people doing that. Like they trying to make that a trend or some shit.
I mean, you're the most beautiful, you're the most pure. Go ahead, Alan.
Man, y'all niggas crazy. That's a very special moment. And if a nigga choose, that's when he wants to do it. And he makes sure her nails are done. 9 times out of 10, a girl know about the time she's supposed to go in labor. If everything goes as planned, her nails are done, her hair already done.
Bro, she in labor.
Can I finish?
She in labor, my nigga.
This is the happiest moment of their life. They just got this kid. I want to propose but I want to do it in front of my kid. I want to wait for my kid to be here. As long as he word it, and make it all go together.
Brandon, you don't believe what you saying.
I do. How you gonna tell
I don't think that you believe that. I know for a fact.
This is not what
Brandon, you are a very.
I'm not saying.
Brandon, you a very thoughtful person. Like you not a nigga that's going. You know the appropriate time to do. That is not the proper time to do some shit.
But
like
I
that.
can see if a nigga want to do it then.
Then you know it's like you
feelings
keep
in
saying
there.
I. If that's what he want to do, I want to do. I want to do. Nigga, she just gave birth to your child. She
Right,
just pushed
so
the
he
human
wants
out.
all of this to make it a legitimate union at this point. Like, baby, look, we had our kid. I love you. I'm for real. I'm gonna put this ring on your finger. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Push. Will you marry me? Get out!
I don't need all the sound effects, but no. But what I'm saying is,
That's
all
the
right.
dumbest shit I ever heard.
What I'm saying is, would that be my choice to do it? No.
I can't.
But if we have,
Even you saying there's nothing wrong with it is crazy.
there's nothing wrong with it. If
Bro,
They
she
have
have still
already-
be high off her fucking epidural, bro. And you propose it, like, think about what kind of state she's in. You talk about
If y'all
there's
have
nothing
already-
wrong,
if y'all
because
have-
he feels like it's the perfect moment.
I'm saying-
he wants it to be like, this is the moment of our union.
If y'all,
Nigga, you
if y'all
should-
have already talked about getting married,
Uh-huh.
if y'all have already looked at rings,
Uh-huh.
and she knows the day is coming, she don't know when.
Uh-huh.
He feels like, oh, this is the perfect moment. Our kids being born. There's nothing wrong with that.
He's tripping.
Once again, agree to disagree, but I don't think now if it's just a surprise thing and they've never talked about getting married and he just does it. It's like, whoa, nigga, you putting a lot on my plate. We ain't even talked about getting married before. We just having a kid.
It's nothing to do. They could be willing. She ready to get married.
Nigga, imagine
Not
you
there.
just-
Not
Imagine you
proposed
just
there.
had something equivalent in pain. Like, say you just had a surgery that saved your life. So and then somebody, you know, is recording you about some shit. They're like, yo, I appreciate it, but this is kind of irrelevant to the moment right now.
recording's going anywhere.
Nigga, if she pulling out a phone, that's to show other people too. That's gonna be shown to other people.
That's when
You don't think that's going on Facebook?
Right.
You don't think that that's going to family or sent to family members?
As soon as the tape goes,
Let
all
me ask you
right,
this.
look, don't do that. Cut.
So no
Don't-
tape. So something wrong with it already. You can't save it.
No, I'm saying the tape, but I want the tape to stay between
You think
everybody.
most girls want to be?
Recorded in the
Recorded in
moment.
that
Nigga, do you know how special that moment is?
Bro, I have a wild homeboy who recorded. He took a picture of his girl giving birth, and she was livid because she looked crazy. She's drugged up, having birth, and she's not even in that moment. Like she's trying to enjoy the child.
Yeah,
Not,
I gotta
not
worry about
celebrate something else. You talking about?
you making, and then you making that moment that we're bringing a child in the world kind of
About us, our family.
No, it's about the child. This is my child's birthday.
And now we just became a family, bro.
I think that's
Why
one
don't y'all
of-
get that?
Overthunk that idea. Like, ooh, it's gonna kill it. It just did.
Hey, if y'all think that what Brandon is saying is just so horribly wrong,
Comment.
comment and say, and just put a thumbs down. If you
Not
think-
on the likes, but
Yeah.
in the just
Put a
comment.
thumbs down if you don't agree, and put a thumbs up if you agree in the YouTube comments, and let us know.
Cause I'm
Best believe I'm making that a
We're
clip.
just gonna agree to disagree.
we gonna have to, bro.
Common theme this episode.
Comment.
That's probably the name of the episode. Agree to
Agree
disagree. All right, so the last one. Be married man.
Yep.
Your best friend's wife is also best friends with your wife. So y'all all best friends, right?
Say it again one more time.
You are married.
Mm-hmm.
Your best friend,
Okay.
his wife, is best friends with your wife. So all y'all are best friends,
Okay.
right? So one day your wife comes home and tells you that your friend's wife confided in her and said that she's pregnant by her side boo. She says she's getting an abortion ASAP and not telling her husband.
Okay.
Is it your job to tell your homeboy and potentially ruin a marriage and both friendships, or do you mind your own business?
Shit. Go ahead, Frank. That's a good one.
Shout out to Jasmine, she made that question.
I feel like y'all should go first, cause I'm the one married.
Okay. Justin.
Yeah.
Cause I know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I'm not saying shit, to be honest with you. Because one, it's just like, that's, like, it's one thing if, like, I seen, first of all, like I said in, I think one of the first episodes, I ain't saying shit unless I got proof, for one. And I'm in that type of situation where it's, like, potentially gonna ruin a marriage. Like, it's one thing, like, nigga, this is the girl that you fucking with, and here go proof, whatever. But that's kind of some shit, like, imagine me telling Brandon that shit as much as Brandon be on this podcast talking about my wife, my wife, my wife. Like, that nigga loved his wife, right? That's some shit, I don't know how hard that's gonna break that nigga. You feel me?
Okay.
That's a personal matter. Like, hey, imagine hearing from somebody else, yeah, your wife pregnant, and she getting an abortion because she don't want to tell you, but it's from another nigga.
Somebody gonna
And
die.
she told my wife. So now me and my wife know about. You're the third nigga to know.
So let's say
Potentially more.
you don't say nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it comes out later, and it comes out that you knew.
We gonna have a talk.
Y'all
straight up,
niggas being
I'ma
my
tell
dog. I don't know.
Listen,
How would
I'm
you feel?
willing to take that.
How would
And
you
I
feel?
and I'll be like,
You knew
bruh,
that whole time.
I understand why you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
I wish. No. Let me finish.
I actually
I ain't gonna
fuck
lie.
with that.
I really wish you would have told me, but I understand why you didn't tell me. Because nigga, you gotta understand
Come on,
that once you get that bond, that union, nigga, shit different.
Just be honest with you, bro.
Nigga, I just told you.
I'ma tell
I
you
was
this.
fighting 10 niggas earlier.
I'ma tell you
exactly. In
So if I
that
wasn't
same
to do
instance,
that-
you willing to do that, and she broke that bond, and I know about it. Everybody knows. He's the only nigga not to know. You find out later. How you gonna feel about me?
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
with you.
laughing. We
Okay.
laugh. We keep.
So let me say this. Let me
It could
say
be
this.
years later, and you think y'all niggas tripping. If
So
you
let me
think
say this, bro.
It's all Gucci. I understand. I know why you.
I ain't
not
gonna
telling
say
me.
I ain't saying it like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's how I'm gonna lose my friendship, then that's just how I gotta lose it. Cause if I feel like I did what's best for the situation, I'm going to sleep knowing that, hey, I'm not here to ruin y'all marriage. It's certain things I'll say.
Right. You didn't.
It's-
prove
that's-
it.
that's
You
something-
ain't fuck her.
Yeah, I don't know how my nigga is gonna take that. I don't know if that nigga might. I don't know how he feels like a
Nigga,
wife.
he might tell me I might catch a charge that night.
Yeah, like you don't even know. Like somebody
You
might.
gonna
be-
get charged when you find out regardless. Then.
You never know. It might be how she want. Maybe she don't want to be there when she tell him. Maybe she might tell. You know what I'm saying? She want to tell him how she
This
tell
is
him.
how I feel that. If my wife told me that, because that's the scenario, right? We all best
Your
friends,
wife
four of
tells-
us.
yeah.
She tells my wife, and my wife tells me, nah, like she should hold that shit down.
No, wait. What'd you say?
What's the
The scenario is me and your
but
best
I wouldn't
friend.
told my wife. I would've
Courtney
told my wife
tells
she shouldn't have told.
Jasmine that she's pregnant, but not by you.
Yeah.
And she's getting an abortion.
And Jasmine tells
Jasmine
you.
tells me.
The
He said-
second that Courtney told Jasmine, she lost the ability to try to keep it held down. If she wants to hold it down, don't tell a fucking soul.
Listen, I get that
Don't
too.
tell a fucking soul.
I get that
the
too.
second that she tells Jasmine,
That
that
ain't
she
my
tells
business.
you, it's my business now. You're not gonna tell me that.
It was always your business anyway. That's why it ain't mine.
What you mean it was always your business?
I'm saying
Nigga, that's your household.
that's your household.
No,
She
I'm
cheats
talking
on
about
you.
Justin. I'm talking about from you. The second that I'm aware of that,
That's my business.
it goes.
No.
It becomes information.
Nah, maybe I could tell her, look, if you don't tell him, I can pull her to the side and say, hey, if you don't tell him,
I will tell him.
I'll tell him.
Whatever.
I might bluff your ass.
Yeah, well, however that works, that's how we gonna.
That'll
go
be an
about it.
exercise.
But I'm not-
an option.
I'm
but
not holding
I
that
think
in
my
for
initial,
years.
I wouldn't be mad at anybody saying, no, I ain't saying shit. I ain't saying
Have you
shit.
ever been in a position where you told somebody something, and even if you had facts, and they still got down, that shit came out worse on y'all friendship versus the whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah. But so you live with the lie, and then it become worse afterwards. To me, it's just a complicated issue. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be
So
in the
I-
room where everybody's in on a secret and I'm not. That's the worst to me.
Alright,
I'd rather
so
you
if I
tell
know
me.
for a fact, Courtney fuck somebody else.
I'd rather you tell me.
Alright.
I'd rather
I
you tell
remember he
me.
said that shit here.
You fat. It's a fact.
I mean, the fact that he's like, that we
You act like
discussed it, yeah.
you act like it's.
I'm saying, like, if I don't know how the nigga's gonna take it, I'm not mad at somebody exercising that option.
But you gotta understand, like,
You don't know how I'm gonna take it if I find out y'all in the room. You don't know how I'm gonna take. We all in the room.
I'm leaving the room.
We chilling, and then somehow it pop up, and then I'm like, wait, what? Everybody know? You don't know how I'm gonna take it. All y'all in on it.
Okay, look, you know what? I know when I make that decision, I know the consequences of that situation, right?
That shit got come out.
I know that this is a potential consequence of the situation. So I'm gonna go into that situation knowing, hey, we might just not be friends no more, cause he might take it a different way. I hope he doesn't. Like,
I feel the same way. I'm gonna tell him that. If
So-
he might not, he might beat her
that's cool.
ass.
That's
he
cool.
might catch a charge.
you know what?
Or
That nigga
whatever.
might be the
I feel
happiest
the
he
same
is with
way.
her. He might. Let's say I don't know if that nigga knows that she might be cheating anyway. This might be a current thing in their household. I
Then
don't
we all
know.
cool then.
Then you know that, but now
So now you playing Russian roulette though with that.
yeah. So it's like I'd rather just
Either
not
way,
say
it's
nothing.
Russian roulette.
Me
You
personally.
still playing Russian roulette, but I'm not saying nothing.
Hey,
You realize that, right? It's not like it's not
I
saying
agree.
nothing. It's,
I agree.
It's an automatic.
This
He gonna
comment,
feel with
but
you.
this was not told directly to me. This was told through somebody, which I'm married to. Then it came to me.
I tell you what,
There's a difference.
I'm going to address the wife first before
I'm
I
not
talk
gonna
about
talk to my wife.
it. I promise you I would.
Yes, he would.
I promise you I would.
The fuck?
If we all best friends,
If he got Kelly number, what's gonna stop him from calling?
you crazy if you don't talk to her
Don't
first.
talk to my wife, nigga. I'm calling your
I
wife.
mean, I'm talking about if you coming at her crazy, then
I didn't
that's
say
the whole
that.
thing.
He didn't
Because
say
if I got
that.
an issue with you,
My wife cheated on me. You confront her.
Nigga, you out here mad about and talking about how I talk to your wife and she out here pregnant
She
with
pregnant with
another
another
nigga. Shut up.
You crazy, your motherfucking ass, nigga.
You know what? That's why I shouldn't have told your ass because you already got your priorities fucked up.
You right. You about to change my goddamn mind,
Case
nigga.
in fucking point.
You about to change my
but
mind.
say I'm sitting right here, and all I hear you is going off. I don't know what the fuck.
Nigga, obviously I'm not calling you around.
I didn't say it was a go all. I said
Come
we
on,
do
man,
it.
you-
I would just be like, yo.
Hey,
I know.
I wish I could
I
be
don't feel
Brandon.
comfortable being in the middle of that shit. You
I wish I could be Brandon's brain because how he hears these questions because he loves
This nigga swear I said, bitch, why you cheat on my homeboy?
Like
What?
the way that he asked.
All I heard was bitch. I didn't even hear the cheat part yet.
That's wild, bro. I said the scenario you all
Look how
friends.
you talk to my
I already
pregnant
have
wife.
we all hang out.
I ain't know she prayed. Remember?
You don't know. But you don't know. I talked
right
to
after
her.
that. Shut the fuck up.
This nigga wild.
Damn. Now
We gonna agree to disagree.
Nah, we all in agreement on
Amigo, you got some facts?